We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Alex Happ is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Stepping in, Jason McKnight. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Philadelphia, the center fielder, Jason McKnight.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 7:05.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting second, the shortstop, Barry Hubble.
Stepping into the box, Barry Hubble. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Happ has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Jim Snyder. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate. Get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hubble, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Michaels, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
At the plate, Manny Morales, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here it comes, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And it's fouled away. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. He spoils another one and will do it again. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mark Wright. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two and one. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Harrison Vina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a curveball misses inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Stepping in, Derek Strickland. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strickland swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Omar Rodriguez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
In now, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now here's the pitch. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
To the plate now, Travis James. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Omar Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason McKnight. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
No strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On to first, and there were two down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Barry Hubble. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hubble is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
One and two now.
One ball.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Morales in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So now to the plate, Hunter Pence, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Zobrist is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jim Snyder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Paul Michaels, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 2, Manny Morales.
Ready now, Manny Morales earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Charles Cruz. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Charles Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Alex Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. There goes Pedroia. Pitch inside, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. More 2-out success. A couple of base hits as they try to mount a rally here.
The center field.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First offering on its way. Freddie Santiago is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. To third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So coming to the plate, Mark Wright.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, Mark Wright.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So digging in now, Harrison Vina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Strickland.
Ready for another chance? Derek Strickland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Hubble is there. One pitch, one out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So in now for Chicago, Dave Bowie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. McKnight is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Stepping in now, Charles Cruz. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 3-2.
Leading off for the Phillies, the pitcher, Omar Rodriguez.
The pitch.
1-0. Hey. 1-1.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Jason McKnight. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Barry Hubble.
Now at the plate, Barry Hubble 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 16, Alex Bass.
Adam Greenberg will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Greenberg.
Swing, and he pops him up. Hubble into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Ready to take his hacks again, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And yet another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Once more, a throw over. Runner back standing. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Vina is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail 3-2. Walter Slayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Walter Slayton.
Now in the box, Jim Snyder.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Jim Snyder.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Snyder is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Paul Michael.
Now at the plate, Paul Michaels.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
at the plate, Manny Morales.
Manny Morales.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Line to the right side, but foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready with another 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis James. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
At the plate, Dave Bowie, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A runner at second, nobody out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a high pop-up. Vina is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Hunter Pence.
So striding in, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On, he pops it up. Michaels takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 18.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bennett Miklas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Bennett Miklas.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mark Wright.
Mark Wright.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 3, Harrison Villa.
Ready once again, Harrison Villa. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here it comes.
We got 3 balls and 2
Every
strikes.
base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the pitch. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Derek Strickland, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, certainly not where the pitch was intended to be. Any changeup that's up in the zone has a pretty good chance of getting centered and crushed, and that one was hit a mile.
Now batting, the pitcher.
In now, Omar Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hard hit ball to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Jason McKnight as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Phil Mortensen comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Phil Mortensen.
Barry Hubble will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. He pulls this one into right. Zobrist is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Jim Snyder. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Digging in to try it again, Charles Cruz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Charles Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0.
2-0. Ball, that's out.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time, so that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Jesse Padilla will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McKnight is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Freddie Santiago. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There goes Pedroia. Pitch is high, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Rick Dietz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 5, Rick Dietz.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Paul Michaels. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So now to the plate, Manny Morales. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No one out with a runner at second. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Mark Wright.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mark Wright. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. A man at third with 1 away. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Harrison Vina is on deck. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Settling in now, Harrison Vina, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Derek Strickland. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Omar Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Thomas Nicholas takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
At the plate, Jason McKnight as he sends it on the ground to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top 8-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Softly hit out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
Standing in, Travis James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Dave Bowie. From the stretch.
1-0.
Two out with the man at first. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McKnight is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Still 8-2. Now batting, Barry Hubble, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Now
that's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Jim Snyder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
To the plate now, Paul Michaels. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
That's ball 3.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Zobrist is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Number 2, Manny Morales.
Stepping into the box, Manny Morales. First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
To 2-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
Now
it's better to battle a
right
slugger
fielder.
like that to the end and end up walking him than
Right.
serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Mark Wright. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out of play. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Phillies 9 and the Cubs 2. Travis Bruner gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
to
the
pitch in
Phillies.
relief.
Number 19, Travis Bruner.
Striding in, Hunter Pence, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Ben Zobrist will be next. The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The right fielder, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
The shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more, Charles Cruz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Runners on first with one down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Thomas Nicholas.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Philadelphia posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Omar Rodriguez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs on 10 hits.